How did WWII railway workers face mass deportation dilemmas? Imagine being part of a system that transports millions of people, knowing some are headed to their deaths. During World War II, railway workers in Nazi-occupied Europe faced this harsh reality daily. They operated trains that carried victims to ghettos, labor camps, and extermination camps, mainly in Poland. These trains were often sealed freight cars with no food, water, or sanitation, causing immense suffering. Workers had to manage schedules and coordinate with Nazi agencies like the Reich Security Main Office and the Transport Ministry. They knew that their work was directly helping the Nazi regime carry out genocide. Many railway workers felt deep moral conflicts because they saw or heard about the brutal conditions and the likely fate of those they transported. Some felt sympathy for the victims but feared punishment or death if they refused to cooperate. The Nazi government enforced strict control, making resistance very risky. In some cases, workers had to distinguish between transports of Jews targeted for extermination and other groups like political prisoners or forced laborers. This added to their moral dilemmas, as each transport had a different purpose but all contributed to the oppressive system. Despite the dangers, a few railway workers secretly resisted by delaying trains, giving victims information, or helping some escape. These acts of resistance were rare but brave, and some workers have been recognized for their efforts. Interestingly, in countries like France, railway workers themselves faced deportation or forced labor, blurring the lines between victims and perpetrators. Their roles placed them at a crossroads of logistical necessity and moral crisis. They operated within a system that used rail transport as a tool of genocide, making their job one of managing death trains that carried millions to their deaths. Their experiences highlight the complex human suffering and atrocities that defined wartime society. These workers were caught in a terrible dilemma, balancing their duties with their conscience while witnessing the horrors inflicted by the Nazi regime.